Hello and welcome back to my Spanish videos. In this video we're going to look at the verb ser and nationalities. So the verb ser is often used to translate the English verb to be and the particular forms that are the words am, are and is. Some examples of where we'd use it to express the identity of someone or something. For example, in the sentence your okay. Or he is the manager, es el jefe. She is Penelope Cruz. Ella es Penelope Cruz. Okay, if we want to express the permanent state of something or the relatively permanent state of something, tomatoes are red, los tomates son rojos. Or Yara is intelligent, Yara es inteligente. Okay, if you wanted to say where an event takes place, not just where something is located physically, but where something takes place. Tomorrow's party is at Juan's house. La fiesta de mañana es en la casa de Juan. Okay, or if you want to express where someone or something is from. These wines are Spanish. Estos vinos son españoles. Or we're from Valencia. Somos de Valencia. So let's look at the forms of the verbs there. So if I wanted to translate I am, that is yo soy. Yo, I, soy, am. Okay, you'll see looking down the table we've got four different appearances of you are. So this first one, you are, is when we're talking to one person in a familiar way, perhaps someone we're on first name terms with. So you are, tú eres, tú eres. Okay, he or she is, él es or ella es. The you are here is if I'm talking to one person formally. Usted es. And that form is not used very commonly in Spain. It would have to be quite a formal situation before you would use that. Okay, we are. Nosotros somos or nosotras somos. So I use nosotros if I'm part of a mixed group or an all-male group. Nosotras is only when the group is all, only composed of females. Okay, another you are. So this is an informal plural form. So vosotros sois. Again, vosotros there for an all-male group or a mixed group, or for an all-female group, vosotras sois. And they are. Ellos son, again for a mixed group or an all-male group, or ellas son for an all-female group. And if I'm talking formally to a group of people, ustedes son. Now you'll look at those forms, soy, eres, es, somos, sois, son, and unlike in English where we have are turning up quite a lot, those forms are all different in Spanish. So actually we don't need to put in the pronouns, the verb for I, you, we, he, she, they all the time. We can just leave those out because it's clear who we're talking about. And they're generally only included if I want to put particular emphasis or if I want to clarify who I'm talking about. So, soy, I am, eres, you are, es, he, she is, or formal you are, somos, we are, sois, you all are, and son, they are. So now on to nationalities. So we'll start off with varieties of British. So the country we're in, or I am in the United Kingdom is El Reino Unido. And if I'm from the United Kingdom, I'm British, which is Británico, or Británica, or Británicos, or Británicas. We've got four different forms there. So Británico, the form ending with an O, is masculine singular. Okay, so I've got one man who's British, for example. Britannica, feminine singular. So one female, one woman, one girl who is British. Britannicos for all male or for a mixed group, and Britannicas all female. Okay. I want to talk about England and English. So England is Inglaterra, Inglaterra. And English is inglés, for masculine, inglesa for feminine, and the plural forms ingleses and inglesas. Okay, Scottish. Well, Scotland is Escocia, and Scottish is Escoces, and again we have the different forms: Escocesa, Escoceses, Escocesas. And Wales is Gales, and Welsh is Gales, or again in the different forms: Galesa, Galeses, Galesas. Okay, so we just look at some examples there. So for soy escocés means I am Scottish, and it means the speaker is male. Okay, and there's just one person. Soy de Escocia, I am from Scotland. So that could be a male or a female talking. Eres inglesa, so you're asking one woman or one female if they're English. Eres de Inglaterra, so it doesn't agree with male or female, but are you? Again, eres is the informal expression for you are. So are you for England? Eres de Inglaterra. Son del Reino Unido. So son was they are. So they are from the United Kingdom. Son británicos. They are British, and specifically here we know we're talking about a mixed or an all-male group. Somos galeses. Again, a mixed or an all-male group saying we are Welsh. Él es de Gales, pero ella es escocesa. So él, he, is from Wales, but she is Scottish. Él es de Gales, pero ella es escocesa. Okay, so we'll go over quite quickly some other expressions for nationalities. So, Northern Ireland is Irlanda del Norte. Irlanda del Norte. And Northern Irish is Nor-Irlandés. Nor-Irlandés. Or again, different forms. Nor-Irlandesa, Nor-Irlandeses, Nor-Irlandesas. So, Irish, you can probably guess. Ireland is just Irlanda, and Irish Irlandés, Irlandesa, Irlandeses, Irlandesas. So the United States is Los Estados Unidos. Los Estados Unidos. And someone from the United States is, coming from that word, estadounidense. Estadounidense. And this ends with an E, and that means it does not change in the feminine form. So masculine and feminine are both estadounidense, but again gains an S in plural, estadounidenses. So Canada is Canada, Canada, and Canadian, Canadiense, Canadiense. Okay, moving on. Spain is, of course, España, and Spanish, Español, Español. So a female Spaniard is una española, una española. And again, the plural forms, españoles, españolas. Okay, do you recognize the next flag? It is from Mexico, which is México, México. And Mexican is mexicano, mexicano. And again, the same different endings to agree with who we're describing, as with every other word ending with O in the dictionary form. Okay, so Colombia is just Colombia, Colombia. So Colombian, colombiano. And Argentina is the same, but obviously pronounced differently. Argentina, Argentina. And the adjective is argentino. So an Argentine female is una argentina, the same word as the country. Okay, Australia is the same, Australia, Australia. And Australian, australiano, australiano. Okay, New Zealand is Nueva Zelanda, Nueva Zelanda. And a New Zealander is un neozelandés, Neozelandés. And the endings change in the same way as they did for Inglés and Escocés. Okay, France is Francia, Francia, and French is Francés. Germany, Alemania, and German, Alemán. Okay, Italy, Italia, Italian, Italiano, Italiano. Okay, Portugal, 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 and Portuguese, Portugués, Portugués. Okay, a couple more. China is China, China, and Chinese is Chino, Chino. And Japan is Japón, Japón, and Japanese Japonés, Japonés. So look at some city names now. Now, most city names outside of the Spanish-speaking world are the same in English as they are, or in the language of that country as they are in Spanish, but there are some exceptions. So 3 for the United Kingdom. London is Londres, Londres. Edinburgh is Edimburgo, Edimburgo. And Manchester just picks up an accent at the beginning, so Manchester, Manchester. Over in Ireland, Dublin gains an accent, Dublin, Dublin. In France, Paris gains an accent, Paris, and Marseille becomes Marsella. Okay, Berlin gains an accent, Berlin, and Hamburg gains an O, Hamburgo, Hamburgo. In Italy, Firenze or Florence becomes Florencia, Florencia. And Venice, Venezia. The United States, New York, Nueva York, Nueva York. Los Angeles gains an accent, Los Angeles, Los Angeles. And places with PHs like Philadelphia and Phoenix become Philadelphia and Phoenix. And what we used to call Peking in English and now called Beijing is still Pekin in Spanish. So, some example phrases to try and translate. So, how would you say in Spanish, and try and say this out loud, he's English from London? Es inglés de Londres. Es inglés de Londres. Okay, the next one. How would you say, they are from the USA? They're from the USA. Son de los Estados Unidos. Son de los Estados Unidos. Okay, our next one. How would you say, she is German, but he's from Paris? Ella es alemana, pero él es de París. Ella es alemana, pero él es de París. So we're putting in the pronouns this time, ella and él, for she and he, because it's important to distinguish between the two people there. Okay. Are you Spanish? And we're talking to one male person formally, because that makes a difference. Okay, did you get es español or es usted español? Okay, and I'm not Spanish, I'm Portuguese, speaking as a man. No soy español, soy portugués. No soy español, soy portugués. Okay, some more examples. How would you say? We are Scottish, we're from Edinburgh, speaking as women, speaking as a group of women. Okay, somos escocesas, somos de Edimburgo. Somos escocesas, somos de Edimburgo. Okay, you're Mexican, aren't you? And we're speaking informally to a man. Eres mexicano, ¿no? Eres mexicano, no? Okay, our next one. No, in fact, I'm Colombian. And the phrase for in fact is de hecho. No, de hecho soy colombiano. No, de hecho soy colombiano. Okay, they are Argentinian, but we are Spanish. And we're talking about groups that are mixed male and female. Son argentinos, pero nosotros somos españoles. Son argentinos, pero nosotros somos españoles. Okay, and our last example. You're all from Berlin, you're German, right? And we're talking informally. Sois de Berlín, sois alemanes, ¿verdad? Sois de Berlín, sois alemanes, ¿verdad? Okay, how did you get on? You can go, of course, go through this video again if you need more practice, but great work for now. Muchas gracias y hasta la próxima. Thank you very much, and until next time.